Yo, what up? It's Amaje. I'm back with another video. So today we're about to be reacting to a video by Jamari, and he's going to be talking about the little TikTok situation. So I'm guessing TikTok's about to be banned. I heard about that. I heard about it for a couple of years now. I don't even know if that's about to be banned, bro. They say that every time, but like it seems like it's on the chopping block right now. Like for me, I have a love and hate relationship with TikTok. The reason why I have a hate, I mean, love and hate relationship with it is because I think it's so cringy, but I keep forgetting the internet is all cringy. But like, I feel like it promotes cringiness. At the same time, it's been good to me when I post like gaming clips on my other channel. Uh, but shit, let's see if it's about to be banned, man. Because I don't know what else is about to happen.
Guys, it looks like TikTok might officially be getting banned. There has been talks about this for a very long time, and now we are finally seeing the issue come to a head, and the matter is about to head to Supreme Court tomorrow. So 9 months ago, the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act was proposed to Joe Biden, who quickly signed this bill.
I just signed into law the national security package that was passed by the House of Representatives this weekend and by the Senate yesterday. It's going to make America safer, it's going to make the world safer, and it continues America's leadership in the world, and everyone knows it.
This was something
Right. I'm stopping it there. But I'm saying like, bro, Joe Biden's been a D writer for TikTok like the last year. The first year he was inside the president. Well, when he became president, he was like a massive D writer for it. He did not want it to be banned. I think he was think that's like a huge reason why it didn't get banned. But I don't know why he changed his mind now. I feel like he's just too old when he's just leaving the presidency. But I don't know. I think him and Trump are both old, but I think Trump has like a little brain left in him. But I honestly just want to see this problem resolved. Is it gonna get banned or not?
that both Democrats and Republicans unanimously agreed on, that the App Store overall needed more regulation and less foreign involvement, especially from our enemies.
When it comes to media apps like TikTok, we are failing our children and we are failing our country.
Good
Why
point.
in the hell would we allow a foreign adversary like the Chinese Communist Party to control a technology platform and key source of information that reaches half of the United States population?
Like I said, TikTok specifically has been on the chopping block for
Goddamn right.
years, as it has long been feared that China is using it as not only a tool to collect data and information on Americans, but also to launch what I see as the new digital war, the war on misinformation. Because of this, TikTok has been viewed as a threat to America's national security for quite some time. They even introduced a No TikTok on Government Device Act years ago to combat this potential information theft.
TikTok had to admit that, in fact, they'd been surveilling the locations of specific U.S. reporters that had been writing unfavorable stories about the company.
So basically, the government claims that TikTok got caught with their hands in our cookie jar. I mean, when you sign up on their platform, you do give them access to what you're watching on your phone, how long you're watching it, your private messages, your geolocation, your age, your search and browsing history, and even your keystroke data, and even that kind of just scratches the surface of what they can be looking at. Basically, it's kind of like you're leaving your front door open at night, hoping no one peeks in to see what's going on. And
So I kind of didn't fully get it, like understanding before I even like saw this video. I know they were doing a lot more than that. I didn't know they were like admitting to like following people and like tracking them. And if they were doing that, they deserve to get banned. They already looked upon down upon because the Chinese own that company. Uh, I mean,
with
eh,
over 170 million Americans currently using their platform on the daily, that is a lot of information they can be gathering. And in them passing that bill I mentioned earlier, they gain the ability to force TikTok to cut ties with their Chinese-based parent company ByteDance. It's either that or they can lose all access to their American consumers, and this is something that could go into place as early as January 19th. I mean, they must really feel like China is up to something, as this was classified as an emergency, and the Supreme Court agreed to settle the dispute only 2 days after it was placed on their desk. Now obviously some people argue that this is a violation of freedom of speech. While the government says they're concerned
it's
with
like it.
China advancing their own geopolitical interest and spreading misinformation, especially during a time of crisis. And the real worry for the freedom of speech crowd is that this would essentially open the door for the government to target other free speech platforms for the content they carry. I mean, I do have to say, I've seen far more propaganda and complete and utter nonsense posted onto Twitter in the last 18 months than I've ever seen on TikTok. And on the other side of things, TikTok has already said back last April that they are going to be refusing to sell the company and that it would actually be impossible for them to do so, with their reasoning being that they do not want to sell their secret sauce that makes their algorithm so addicting. And then to make matters even more interesting, Trump is actually directly opposed to the banning of TikTok.
And you'll never ban TikTok, that's for sure.
I will never ban TikTok.
Thank you.
Which is the
Like, bro, only reason why this nigga is talking about like not banning TikTok is because like it was like a huge part of like making this nigga president. Like him and Kamala Harris going back and forth were like all over TikTok. They added this nigga with like Yeet, I can't even get my words out. I think Yeet edits. And like it was just like going back and forth with that. I don't even think like Kamala even got any edits, but this nigga was like he was up on TikTok. That's what like pushed him into like the polls.
opposite of the stance that he had back in his first term when he actually tried to get it banned.
We're looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok. We may be doing some other things. There are a couple of
They
options.
changed your
But
mind.
back then, Biden was actually the one to block the bill once he took office, so they straight up switched positions. Pause. Trump actually met with TikTok CEO recently, and he praised the platform as a whole for helping him win the last election.
How do you plan to stop the ban on TikTok next month?
Yeah,
We'll
there
take
it
a
goes.
look at TikTok. You know, I have a warm spot in my heart for TikTok because I won youth by 34 points. And there are those that say that TikTok had something to do with that.
So now he wants there to be some sort of negotiation once he does take office. I would guess that he wants to use the platform as leverage over China's head, as he has requested that the Supreme Court pause this law's implementation until he actually gets
Oh, that
into
big
office.
writing.
So we're gonna have to see what happens tomorrow, guys. I mean, this is crazy. This news just broke around 30 minutes ago. So I will continue to keep you updated, but y'all make sure you subscribe. I do want to know down below, how much are y'all using TikTok? I think I'm more of a Reels or YouTube Shorts guy myself. But I will say I do receive completely different content on the different short form platforms. And can we just all say a prayer one time for my guy Jamani and his gambling addiction? Because without TikTok, my guy is done. Either way, y'all know it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other platform bannings out here need to be covered. So I'm
Alright, man. Hey, we gonna have to see if TikTok's about to be banned or is it about to be just a whole fumble and all drama just blowing up into the spear. Cause I'm like I'm like 50-50. If that shit's about to be banned, so be it. Because like if like we end up like getting getting spied on for years and like something like finally gives up and like a government official or something has TikTok installed on their phone or any one of their kids or something and they're like really spying on us for some like war shit or something. I don't know. That's just my opinion with that one. But if it needs to be banned, it needs to be banned. Screw it, man. But hey, I'll catch y'all with another video later. And if you like that video, leave a like and subscribe. Remember, it's free, man. Out.
Fuck it, that ink, oh yeah. Got a pipe full of red.